they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. With the catch, it's Griffin.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. Now, bring it up.
Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense taking the field for a chance. We have to see them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Kind of like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Under fire. He fires one deep down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Looking for the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is ahead right now in Minneapolis, but that's not exactly Bronco Nagurski out there controlling the game. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Alabama.
Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Slabs ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Showing off yard. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Kick is in the air. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Working that left side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. 1st down from the 43. Hard running there. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. Good, solid tackle. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Got a little space. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Used the play fake, now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Hall. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. The give to the tailback. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Quarterbacks and receivers have got to be on the same page with respect to hot routes and sight adjustments, and those always happen when DBs come blitzing and they come running free like that. You can't put that one on the offensive line. That's on the QB and his receiver not being on the same page.
The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And the defense defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it along the sideline. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He's looking to throw. He's got it on the move. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Carney. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. The short hands, it's Hall. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Yang. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. He's in open space downfield. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Down to 2 minutes before the half. They'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Griffin. Turns it on at midfield. Breaks free in the middle. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Alabama. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw on 1st down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Hall. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be a draw. Oh, better look out. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. To the air on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Wildcats in the hurry up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Yang. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Makes the grab. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Buying some time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolutely perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
First and 10.
A very conservative approach here, just taking the knee and heading to the locker room. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Here comes the heat. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistake.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And now they've lost the ball down here. And they scoop it up in the end zone. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to stop him.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Find some fresh air.
The returner brings it out to the 38.
They'll go back to work on offense.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Nice move there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. It's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second down.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires on the run. Got it inside the 10. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Smashes through the tackle. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 24 over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. 1st and 10 for the offense. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. A defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just...
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Hall. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. He breaks a tackle. He goes out of bounds, but not before getting it to the 32. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carney. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
They'll run play action. Throwing right. Sips it out to his man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quick handoff. Past the first down marker and still running. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They go to the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. A 1st and 10 for this offense.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on him. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They boot it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Going to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick release on the RPO. Right down the gut of the field. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 27 to Alabama. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Galladay.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.